What on earth is going on? Holy! What the hell's happened? How's it going, guys? It's the final render here, and welcome to Beholder. Beholder is a game which I think you guys are going to absolutely adore. I've played it for about an hour. This is a game when we play as the landlord of an apartment block inside a fascistly run dictatorial country. And the idea is we have to keep the government happy by spying on people, but at the same time, maybe bending the rules for certain people so that we can keep our own family safe and the families of the people that we are looking after safe. So, it's very similar to Papers, Please, if you guys watched that entire Let's Play that we did not too long ago, and I think you're going to love it. So, we're going to start a brand new game. Alright, I'm not going to read this in the horrible voice like I did in Papers, Please. Let's just play it.
Dear Carl Stain, we are happy to announce you've been appointed a landlord of the Class D apartment block on Krushwitz 6.
Very nice. Very beautiful art style, as you can see. This is actually made by the same people who made This War of Mine.
And start working.
And now we're getting a flashback of the previous landlord, who didn't exactly obey the rules of a tyrannical government.
You and your family are given an apartment on the first floor.
They always throw a little girl in there just to make you feel horrible when she inevitably dies. Always.
The experimental medicine you've been injected with during the medical checkout suppresses your need for sleep.
Yeah, they're giving me medicine so I don't have to sleep.
Thus,
sell that to the world.
You'll be able to spend more time serving your motherland.
That's why. He's a very tiny bloke, as you can see, the previous landlord. But anyway, he has basically broken the rules of a tyrannical government, and we are their replacements. But he's obviously been taken away by the police. As I said, this is actually made by the same developers of This War of Mine, which I actually was going to play a very long time ago. However, I decided not to, because the day I was going to record it, there was a huge car bomb in Syria, and I decided it would be insensitive to upload a video of This War of Mine on that day, but I just never got around to getting back to it. Truth, that. Alright, and here we go. Here's the previous landlord being turfed out. Get out of here, boy. These are my tenants now. I'll do what the government wants, you traitor to the motherland. Hey, boss.
Welcome to the elite official rank. Ministry of Allocation.
Okay, so now we are in the game, and it obviously starts with a tutorial level. And we are going to do this tutorial very quickly, I hope. We need to click on our boss. You must be Carl. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Ministry of Order, I welcome you to your new position. What's going on? We're merely driving pests out of the house. It's no concern to you. Do we agree that the previous landlord should go, or object? Let's just agree to stay on the government's good side. Your predecessor was unable to cope with the easiest of tasks. If a person occupying an important position can't cope with a simple task, there's only one outcome. He did that intentionally, i.e., he became an outlaw. As of now, everything your tenants do is your business. And the word everything means? The word everything means absolutely everything. You will follow every step and document any suspicious activity. That is, if you want to earn a reputation for being a good public servant. If you are going to be a perfect beholder, document hobbies, interests, and even conversations. How can I do this? Observe and record. Surveillance cameras will help. Let's start at the beginning. Have you ever managed an apartment building before? Carl, do you need my help? No, I'm going to skip the tutorial. Okay. Alright, here is your journal. It's located on the side of the screen. Let's come back to surveillance. Set up surveillance cameras in your house to simplify your work. According to our documentation, your predecessor received 2 of them. Find them in the office, which is in the right of this room. Okay, so we need to go ahead and get the surveillance cameras, which are currently in this room somewhere. So we need to go and search for desk for the cameras, so we can install them in the house so we can see what's going on. There we go, there's for 2 cameras. Let's go ahead and take those. Great, you found the cameras. Install them in the dining hall. Follow me. Set up surveillance cameras. This is important. You'll have to, over and over. Otherwise, you'll never learn what your tenants do. End the conversation. I could object to that, but I'm just going to go along with what he says. Okay, so we need to plant the cameras inside these smoke detectors. And the reason being, these are actually hidden cameras. They're not actually in plain sight. And as you can see, we have now got the camera angle displayed because we cannot see what's in rooms unless there is cameras in there. So, let's set them up in the dining hall and talk to the boss. You're doing fine. Here's your first reward. Spend your money on the things you need. You'll find them at the shop. You'll receive surveillance cameras as you earn reputation points. Reputation points show your standing with the public. You'll receive them for completing tasks. You can also get them for personal gain in order to persuade the people around you to do what you want to do. The Ministry can turn a blind eye to forgery and blackmail if they help you achieve your goal. My God. I'll do my best. I like your enthusiasm, but be slow to call our department. You can always ask your tutor for advice. One last instruction. The key I gave you opens every door in the building. Make sure your tenants leave their apartments before you enter. Many citizens still think their private life is their own business. Let it be so. Now get to work. My boss said to call the Ministry to receive instructions. Okay, so let's go ahead and call the Ministry. Ministry of Order. Your call is accepted. Hello, Carl. You've learnt your main duties. Are you ready to receive a task? Ready for a task. Establish surveillance in apartment 2. Jakub Maniszek lives there. You can always buy cameras you need at the state shop. Only enter a tenant's apartment when they are not home and be careful. Okay, so here we are. This is our apartment complex that we need to look after. We have several tenants living here already. We have 3 tenants and we have our own family who live on the basement floor. So, as the game carries on, our family will need certain things, our tenants will need certain things, but the Ministry of Order will want us to do things that we may not want to do. So, our first objective is to search apartment 2 and install a camera in apartment 2. So let's do that. We need to buy a camera from the state shop, and we currently have 100 respect points, so to speak. Let's just get 2 cheap ones for now. So as you can see, the rooms are dark. We cannot see anything inside that room unless there are cameras in there. So what we want to do, we want to plant these cameras when Jacob is not at home. So let's just knock on the door. Is he in? Jacob does not appear to be in. Let's double check by looking through the keyhole. He does not appear to be in. Okay, so let's go ahead and open the door and plant these cameras as part of our objectives. Okay, so, there's only 1 camera we can actually place in here. Okay, never mind. I've got an extra camera for later. Go ahead and plant that up in there. Now we can spy on this place, but we do need to search his apartment. So let's search his apartment while he's out. We can't be caught in his apartment. Okay, so let's document that he likes to gamble, alright? That is an important thing later on for the Ministry. Of course, also, money is a factor in this game. We have to pay our own bills. So if we wanted to, we could, say, steal some stuff from our tenants. Especially if it's illegal. We could blackmail them with illegal stuff we find in their apartments so that we can get some money to pay our bills. But that's obviously very immoral. So it's up to us what we do. And there's nothing else in here. Okay. Oh, is that him? That's him. Hey, Jacob. What do you want? Let's get acquainted with Jacob. Who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Carl. I'm the new building manager. Did I win a competition called Who Gives a Damn About the New Manager? I don't care about you and your deals. What a horrible man. What are you sniffing around here? Don't you have something better to do? It's my duty to look after the building. Watch yourself. It's not as though nothing bad could happen to you and your family. This is a horrible person. This is a very horrible person. Okay, so our next objective is to call the Ministry to tell them what we want. Now, also we received a new directive from the Ministry. These are rules which we have to report to the Ministry if we find any of our tenants break in. So, Directive 6037, as of September the 1st, it is illegal to harbour criminals or hide their actions. Pretty obvious. And also, Directive number 6038, as of 1st of September 1984, the production of political propaganda is prohibited. So if we find someone making political propaganda, we have to have them arrested by the police. Alright, so let's dial the number. Report a task to the Ministry. Congratulations, your first task was a success. You are rewarded $500 and 50 reputation points. According to our sources, Jacob Maniszek is violating state's directives. Spy on him using the surveillance cameras. Attach the evidence you gather to your report. It is illegal to have drugs, and as of the 1st of September, all apples must be destroyed. It is illegal to store and consume apples. That's very, very bizarre indeed. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on Jacob so we can make a report on him and then report him to the police should he be caught doing something illegal. A lot of my tenants are starting to leave now, so is Jacob still there? Oh, he's making drugs. He's making drugs. Oh, Jacob, you're in serious trouble now, my son. Okay, so we've definitely seen him with the drugs. Okay, so we don't actually have to take the drugs. Just the fact that we've seen it is enough. Alright, so we need to go and report him to the police. If we wanted to, of course, we could tell Jacob that we know he is dealing drugs, so that we can maybe get some money from him, or just tell him so he can run, leave, escape the police. But at this stage, we should probably just play along with the rules. Okay, so let's start reporting him. Okay, so we need to write a report on Jacob, and he lives in apartment number 2. He has violated direct number 6040 from the 1st of September. 1st of September. And what evidence do we have? We need to get all this right, otherwise we will be fined. We have seen him making drugs, okay? So let's send that to the police. Now we need to wait. Here come the police. They're going to search Jacob and search his room to see if any evidence which I've submitted is correct. If it's wrong, I'm in trouble. Oh, God. Okay, you were doing something horrible, dude, but that's brutal. And also notice they attacked him before searching his apartment or anything. So just my word was enough for him to get arrested. Get into the van, you drug-stealing scum. I ain't interested. There we go. So now we received our money and our reputation points. So guys, what did you think of this game? I absolutely adore it. It is so beautiful, yet so dark and morbid at the same time. And I really hope you enjoyed it. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to check out all the cool Patreon people in the description below. Remember to buy one of my e-learning courses if you enjoyed the video and want to see the channel. Keep going. Oh, before I forget as well, I set up a Discord for you guys to go ahead and join. So you can chat to me and other fans in the community. And there's some really nice people in there already. And I hope to see you in the next video. So, bye-bye for now. The YouTube Gaming Video Guide is available now. Use this fantastic learning resource to learn everything you need to know about making high quality YouTube gaming videos. This online video course on Udemy currently has over 6.5 hours worth of video content to teach you everything you need to know about how to make fantastic YouTube gaming videos, including how to capture your content, how to edit your content, how to record your audio and commentary tracks, how to create fantastic thumbnails and animations used in visual effects composition and 3D modeling, as well as some film theory and film history. You will also learn how to use some of the best equipment on the market and some of the best editing software on the market, so you can always be up to date with the latest trends and technologies. There is a fantastic discount coupon available to you. Use the coupon code GOOGLE to get a huge discount when you go to buy the course. So what are you waiting for? Learn how to make the best YouTube gaming videos right now. And there we go. That is the Minuteman HQ and Museum fully done. I know it's taken a very long time, guys. I've got to admit it, there's been lots of procrastinating with this because it was very hard to come up with decent ideas. But I hope you've enjoyed this. We've got a really cool school which looks really, really good and really fits the aesthetic. We've got a fantastic gift shop which can sell